Breaking news. Northern Group has given Davido a serious, is it, will I say caution now or a statement? And they're asking Davido to do this for the North as well. Prior to Davido's 29th birthday, which just occurred a few hours ago precisely, the 29-year-old put on Instagram by God's grace, he has really, done well for himself. He's a well-known, he's a superstar, known all over the world. If you've watched Coming to America too, Davido sang in that very, in that very movie, and guess what? He put there, and before you could say Jack Robinson, guess what? He was already having more than 100 million. And at the end of the day, he raised, he was able to raise 200 million. And Davido added his own personal 50 million and said, you know what, this will go to the orphans. Guess what? North are saying Davido must share some money to the North. It cannot only end in the South. It should not just give to orphanages in the South, but should also remember that there is North and share this money also to the North. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Group urged Davido to extend humanitarian gesture to the North. A support group for Nigerian orphanage based in Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, has urged popular singer David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, to consider his plight of sharing his money to northern orphanages as well when the disbursement of the 251 million starts. He remarked that orphanages and a lot of children also need help and support in the north. And if for any reason the north has suffered more than the south in the current insecurity spree and all going on in Nigeria, saying Davido should consider with all urgency that the north is in dying need of support. Its chairman Saliu Wazuri Ibrahim, in an interaction with newsmen in Jalingo, said it would be a good idea if the singer can consider even a few of the thousands of orphanages we have in the northern parts of the country, their margeries and children all over, to give and to support and to ensure that they come out of this abject poverty. Ibrahim said he deemed it fit to remind Davido to remember that orphanages in the north also need a lot of support. The north even needs more support because their distance and the region is more even in abject poverty. The singer, who resides in Nigeria and mostly in the southern part of the country, must also consider the north. He thanked him for the orphanages and the project he wants to use the money for, but should also remember that the north is quite a distant reach for the needy. But Davido must never forget that the north is part of Nigeria. Davido was born far from the north. He hardly visits any part of the northern part of this country and is not in touch with us. He has not really visited us or understand or relate with us when things are going on. We have numerous orphanages in the part of the country, in the northern part, and our voices are being raised for him to come to our aid as well. He has a large follower group and is a true philanthropist, a true giver. If Davido can really consider or even raise money for the North, he will never be forgotten. He's a generous young man, and the government in this area knows that he's one who has drawn a lot of attention. And we pray for him. We pray that the details of the location, and when he starts allocating where this money should go, he should never forget the north. We love him very much, and we want him to remember that we also sing his song and we support him in our own way. He should also remember and join hands with the north. So my people, success good though. Even your papa brother go call you say you been son, no, now say just be, oh, although you are his son. I'm just trying to make a joke there. These are northern groups saying Davido must never forget the north. He can't forget the north. He must come in support and must also, line up with the north to come and support, them. They said he has never visited the north. I never knew, but they've been taking note that Davido, they say you never visit the north, so not say that they wait for you, say that they see they sing your song, go, say, but you never visit them for a long time now. So they want you, may you come. they won't make you come. They won't make you, join them. Make you come do something for them. Say, may you still raise money for the North. Say the North get many orphanages. So they won't make you join them. May you support them. May you raise money for them. Okay. Politicians now are all, affiliated with Davido. And I mean, this is becoming a real deal. They say they want Davido, to come to the North. He should come and visit them. He should come and support them. That there are a lot of Amajeris. Amajeris are children that parents give birth to. They just leave them. They don't pay attention to their growth or well-being. They just leave them and just allow them to move around, and they go about begging, fending for themselves and what have you. You see, so they said Davido should please, associate with them at this time, especially now that he has 251 million to spare. That he should never forget the North. He should not forget them. He should come and support them. Davido is a young man who has a very large heart. He's a true philanthropist. The North is saying it will not be fair that he neglects them at a time like this. Within hours, I say hours, within hours, the guy already has 251 million. So much so that even CNN, I've already carried the guy's news. This is a young man who is doing well. And he's doing well is not just for himself. He loves people. He's genuinely concerned about what is happening to others. It's not all about me, myself, and I. How many millions have I been able to raise and just having these wild parties? No, it's not just that. This man is also concerned, this young man, 29 years of age, is also concerned about, he has his children of his own, he's also concerned about the less privileged. And the first point of call that his heart went to is not to share the millions in his own children's account. No, that was not what Davido did. He said there are orphanages. Do you know people that have been praying for this young man? Do you know people that have been praying for Davido? You don't understand it. Even politicians in the country, to the extent that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar said politicians should learn from Davido. Instead of amassing wealth for themselves, should support the people. You see, with that kind of heart that man has, who will not support him? With that kind of heart, who will not support Davido? Who will not? Who will not support him? The guy has a large heart, honestly speaking. Honestly speaking. The first point of call, was straight up, let's give them money to orphanages. And people are happy. People are happy. The money that was raised was 200 million, and he added his own 50 million. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.